That's 35 times increase in performance compared to CDNA 3. And when you compare MI350 series to B200, thank you. We are very excited about our multi-year Instinct and ROCm roadmaps, and I can't wait to bring all of this new performance to our AI customers.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Audacious Money Witch channel, where we talk about investing and trading and a lot of fun things. Another day, another record for NVIDIA. NVIDIA stock just surpassed Apple and became world's most valuable company. Now that it achieved that spotlight, what does that mean to its closest competition, AMD? AMD CEO Lisa Su feels like a cousin to NVIDIA's Jensen Huang, right? Also, did someone hack AMD?
They were mostly guys who liked to wear a yellow hooded cape. He used a ton of gray Legos to build a massive Death Star.
What's the deal here? Why I believe AMD stock can finally outperform NVIDIA stock from here. It's a really fast rise in a very short amount of time. Apple took less than 5 years to go from a $1 trillion company to a $3 trillion company. NVIDIA said, we are leaner, meaner, and much faster than Apple. They did the same thing, 1 to 3 trillion in less than a year. If AI was a gold rush, NVIDIA was the one making the shovels. As gold rush comes and goes, as the price of the precious metal is more or less steady. But the NVIDIA craze just never stopped. It's been an absolutely incredible run, but it has been absolutely backstopped by the fundamentals. If you were imagining the perfect momentum stock from heaven, NVIDIA would be it. They're making a lot of money for each one of the chips that they sell. These GPUs are very profitable instruments and software systems. That's the reason why I jumped in. I am so glad I bought it twice at $690 and $777 a couple months later. Pre-split, obviously. I am already up over 70% on my position. But I also own AMD stock. However, its recent performance is nothing like NVIDIA. AMD stock was only up 12% year to date, compared to NVIDIA stock was up an unbelievable 165% just in this year. Why do I have the confidence that AMD will have its days eventually? Not because Lisa Su always likes to play catch up. NVIDIA CEO Jensen Huang also announced the new AI chip architecture, codename Rubin, ahead of the Computex Tech Conference in Taipei. The turnaround from Blackwell to Rubin was a matter of less than 3 months. It feels kind of like trying a little too hard there, but anyways.
AMD makes the limitless potential of AI possible. From AI PCs to edge to cloud. Powered by some of the most advanced GPUs, CPUs, and NPUs on the planet. And enabled by an open software approach that's accessible to all. Together with our partners, AI from AMD helps make more imagination possible. Innovation, breakthroughs, and healing possible. Peace of mind and thrills possible. The impossible is now possible.
AMD just announced new artificial intelligence chips as it seeks to establish itself as a leader amid competition with the likes of NVIDIA and Intel. AI is our #1 priority, and we're at the beginning of an incredibly exciting time for the industry as AI transforms virtually every business, improves our quality of life, and reshapes every part of the computing market. CEO Lisa Su said during the Computex Tech Conference in Taipei, just like Apple stock, was just benefited from adopting ChatGPT into the new iPhone to create new AI iPhone demand. AMD will also benefit from the demand from new AI PCs. Su also revealed the new Ryzen 9000 series for desktops, calling them the world's fastest consumer PC processors for gaming and content creation. Both lines are expected to launch in July. This comes less than 2 months after AMD's April announcement of new processors that can run AI workloads. Chip firms are racing to launch faster and more powerful processors to stay relevant in the AI race. NVIDIA unveiled its next generation of AI chips named Rubin to succeed the previous Blackwell model, which was just announced in March. NVIDIA CEO Jensen Huang has pledged to release new AI chip tech every year. AMD also plans to release new AI chip tech every year. Like NVIDIA, AMD doesn't manufacture its own chips. Instead, it outsources the manufacturing of its chips to foundries, many to the world's largest contract chip maker, Taiwan Semiconductor TSMC. The Ryzen AI 300, Ryzen 9000, and 5th Gen EPYC chips will be built on the latest Zen 5 architecture. You're going to see Zen 5 everywhere, from supercomputers to data centers and PCs, said Su. Companies ranging from multinational corporations to startups are fighting for the slice of the AI chip market that could reach $400 billion in the annual sales in the next 5 years. According to market analysts and AMD, NVIDIA has generated about $80 billion in revenue over the past 4 quarters. America estimates the company sold 34.5 billion in AI chips last year. AMD CEO Lisa Su wants investors to believe there's plenty of room for many successful companies in the space. The key is that there's a lot of options there, Su told reporters in December when her company launched its most recent AI chip. I think we're going to see a situation here where there's not only one solution, there will be multiple solutions. AMD makes GPUs for gaming and, like NVIDIA, is adapting them for AI inside of the data centers. Its flagship chip is the Instinct MI300X. Microsoft has already bought AMD processors, offering access to them through its Azure cloud. At launch, Su highlighted the chip's excellence at inference, as opposed to competing with NVIDIA for training. Last week, Microsoft said it was using AMD Instinct GPUs to serve its Copilot models. Morgan Stanley analysts took the news as a sign that AMD's AI chip sales could surpass $4 billion this year, the company's public target. As for Intel, Bank of America analysts estimated recently that Intel will have less than 1% of the AI chip market this year. Intel says it has a $2 billion order of backlogs for the Gaudi 3 chip. AMD stock jumped 4.6% on Thursday after Piper Sandler analysts named AMD a top pick and maintained a buy rating on the stock, also making its technological know-how and proprietary information a valuable target.
We're also thrilled to announce last month that we were the first cloud to deliver general availability of virtual machines using AMD's MI300X accelerator. It's a massive milestone for both our companies, and it gives our customers access to very impressive performance and efficiency for their most demanding AI workloads. In fact, it offers today the leading price performance for GPT workloads. This is just the start. We are very committed to our collaboration with AMD.
And as you heard from Satya, MI300 delivers the best price performance today for GPT-4 workloads and is being deployed broadly across Microsoft's AI compute infrastructure.
AMD hack won't have material impact on business. The company says AMD is the closest rival to NVIDIA Corp in the contest to build advanced artificial intelligence accelerators. Here are some reasons for the bullish view heading into the second half of this year. At this time, MI300 is performing very well, with an expected ramp to greater than $4 billion this year. AMD has a slate of new chips coming out on top.
Later this year, we plan to launch MI325X with faster and more memory. And then in 2026, we'll deliver another brand new architecture with CDNA Next in the MI400 series. So let me show you a little bit, starting with MI325. MI325 extends our leadership in generative AI with up to 288 gigabytes of ultra-fast HBM3E memory with 6 terabytes per second of memory bandwidth. And it uses the same infrastructure as MI300. Now let me show you some competitive data. Compared to the competition, MI325 offers twice the memory, 1.3 times faster memory bandwidth, and 1.3 times more peak compute performance. And then moving into 2025, we'll introduce our CDNA 4 architecture, which will deliver the biggest generational leap in AI performance in our history. The MI350 series will be built with advanced 3-nanometer process technology and supports for FP4 and FP6 data types, and will again drop into the same infrastructure as MI300 and MI325. We are super excited about the AI performance of CDNA 4. So if you just take a look at that history, when we launched CDNA 3, we were 8 times more AI performance compared to our prior generation. And with CDNA 4, we're on track to deliver 35 times increase. That's 35 times increase in performance compared to CDNA 3. And when you compare MI350 series to B200, Instinct supports up to 1.5 times more memory and delivers 1.2 times more performance overall. Thank you. We are very excited about our multi-year Instinct and ROCm roadmaps, and I can't wait to bring all of this new performance to our AI customers.
Finally, in 2026, we expect MI400 to come out. Well, MI400 is expected to be competitive to Rubin. In total, AMD has 100+ customers today that are ramping with MI300 with key customers including Microsoft, Meta, and Oracle. Is now the time to buy AMD? Based on the forward PE ratio, price to sales ratio, and PEG ratio, AMD stock is more attractive right now than NVIDIA stock, but AMD can surprise us with more upside. The chart of NVIDIA looks like a top to me. How much more valuable NVIDIA stock can get at this point? It has already reached being the most valuable company in the world.